Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're playing on the Riverbend Springs map and we are harvesting our green beans. We just have got started. I'm going to do a few passes I think myself, then we might get a worker on it because we have corn to harvest and rice. And our rice has got a lot of dead spots in it. I'm not really sure why, because I flooded it and reflooded it, and we still got some wilting going on. So y'all come along and hang out with us. I leased this harvester because this thing was expensive. Let me see if I can find my GPS line again. I'm not sure what happened there. It is very possible that I hit the wrong button and turned it off because I didn't let my header back down either. But we are harvesting green beans. It looks like they're producing pretty good. I think the projected yield on the field was going to be 100%. So we must have done something right on these beans. This is my first time ever of harvesting green beans. As well. I know what I'm doing now when I'm cutting the lines off. I'm not in line, and I hit the button and it cuts them off instead of locking on. And it's raining, man. And the sun, the weather says the sun's supposed to be shining. The farm has changed quite a bit since our last episode. We've cut a lot of trees around our silo and that side of the cattle pasture. And we also got a sawmill up there now because we didn't have anywhere to put the trees and I didn't want to waste them. So we just got us a sawmill. I've done it again. And we have produced quite a bit of lumber. I'll get another headland or so around here, then we'll get a worker started. And I'll show y'all. I was hoping it'd quit raining so we could get started on that corn. I'm not sure about our weather. I think you can actually get a weather station and put down, and it's supposed to improve the accuracy of the forecast. I think I remember reading that somewhere, but I hadn't even looked for a weather station yet. I'm sure they must sell them at the store or in the construction part. If this keeps on, it might be worth looking into. The reason I started on these green beans instead of the corn, I figured it would take the longest to harvest them. I don't think it'll take very long on that corn. I did pick up a Super B trailer too. You can see it out there in the distance. Because we're going to have to haul these green beans, I think, all the way to the canning factory. I think they were going to be the best price. And I know it would take forever with our tractor and our little farm trailer. Then we got to do something with that rice too, whenever we get it cut. I don't think we're going to plant any more rice. Which that is long grain rice that we planted. We can harvest it with our combine. I'm going to go ahead and back up and get that little bit of mist. We'll lock back on and we'll take off. This is kind of a odd looking machine, and it looks mighty heavy. And from the looks of the marks on the soil there, I'd say that it is rather heavy. We'll get up here and get us some cab view. I always heard when I was a kid, if it was raining when the sun was shining, that was an indication that it would rain again tomorrow at the same time. I sure do hope not, because we've got so much we need to get done. That head on this thing pretty heavy too. Did y'all see the way the machine raised up whenever the head went down? Took a lot of weight off the front end of it. I don't know how come our monitor up there is not working. That may be our backup camera. I ain't even noticed. It didn't come on when we put it in reverse. See where I got in with my big muddy feet. Yeah, we really are sinking in. I guess it's because this field's wet. The rain seems to be slowing down a little bit. You know, sometimes when you got crops ready though, you just have to get them in between showers if you can. This thing is kind of rough riding. We're high full right now, and we hadn't got, we're on our 4th headland, I believe. So we hadn't really even got the field opened up yet. Hopefully we'll get enough off of this to pay for the lease on this machine and make some money. You'd have to have a lot of dang green beans to justify buying one of these. Which green beans does pay pretty good, it looks like. I looked at the prices a little bit ago and trying to figure out where I was going to have to take them to. This GPS sure does make it nice. Boy, it would have been rough trying to pick all these green beans without this harvester. We would have had to have got us a bunch of help. Just think about in the older days, they didn't have no such thing as a harvester like this, and all those beans would have been picked by hand. Of course, now they might not have planted hardly as many in one field as we did, but that would still been a lot of picking. I'm not sure what year the harvesters like this, or like a bean harvester, came about. I'm sure they've been around for a long time, but We about got the field opened up. We done got a, according to our monitor over there, we've got 100 and, no, we've got 10,000 liters. I started to say, dang, if it's producing that good, we are doing good. We've got 10,000 liters. We get back to the other side of the field over there, we're going to put a worker on, because it has quit raining now. Yeah, I didn't walk on that time for some reason. Okay, we're at 70%. I think I'll go ahead and unload. Then we get a worker going on it. We won't have to run back over here quick. I'm gonna have to jump out and roll them tarps up on that truck. I'm just gonna go ahead and open them both up. Okay, I think all that looks good. Let's get him going. All right, we'll run up here and I'll show y'all kind of what I've done. I'd like to clear all these trees, but I ain't got many more. Might try that. maybe after we get everything harvested and replanted. And this is what I've done. This is the sawmill, and the only lumber or only timber that's been put in here is what I cut right here. This all went into the sawmill, and you can see how much lumber we done produced. It says there's still 11,000 liters of wood in there. It just opened things up, and I think it made it look better. I did cut these trees, the big tree right here that was beside the barn. I cut it and got it out of the way. So let's go out here and get our combine. And we'll go ahead and do this corn. I was trying to think what I done with my corn header. Oh, there it is. It's over there. I hope to sometime be able to build us another storage building for our equipment. This will be the first time using this corn head. Get everything unfolded. I think we'll just cut in right here. I did buy a couple of calves, put in with our cows. This cornfield should do pretty good because it was plowed, it was limed, and it was fertilized well, and we sprayed it one time. I think we pre-emerged it for weeds even after plowing, so it should do real well. I hope. Well, everybody, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I'm going to work on this corn a little bit. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, later, y'all.